Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my 5-minute makeup. This is how I look good in 5 minutes. You do not need makeup to look good. I just want to preface this video. There are multiple days, more often than not, that I run out the door with no makeup. If I want to put myself together a little bit, these are the products and tools that I love to use on an everyday basis. So if you're looking for a quick makeup routine, this one is for you for sure. I'm a very busy mom and I'm sure a lot of you are too, so this is my go-to. I'm not doing glam on an everyday basis. Honestly, it's not realistic for me on an everyday basis, so when I do want to put on a little bit of makeup, this is my go-to routine. Let's get into my everyday makeup. We just woke up. We only have 5 minutes to put ourselves together and get out the door. Oftentimes I'll just get dressed and leave. As long as I do my skincare in the morning, I'm good to go, but oftentimes if I want to make myself look a little bit more put together, I have a 5-minute face that I go to on an everyday. These are all the products, tools, and everything that I use on the daily, so it's super quick and easy to do. This video won't be 5 minutes only because I'm going to be explaining all the products and talking to you throughout the process, but this takes me no more than 5 minutes to do. The first thing I need to do is put my hair back. The hair might not look pretty, but it gets it all out of the way. And if the lighting goes in and out in this video, I am filming in natural light and it's a little bit overcast today, which is usually pretty good for lighting, so fingers crossed the sun doesn't, well, I want the sun to come out, but maybe not for this video. I have 2 bags here. One is packed full of my 5-minute face and the other is my everyday makeup when maybe I want to play with some eyeshadow and other products. But I do like to pack a separate bag just with my essentials, and then I can easily just pick it up. I know this is going to take me 5 minutes to do. It has all my essential products in it. Just dump it out, throw it on the face. Oftentimes I'll just use my hands in the morning, but because my nails are done, I will be using a brush. This is my favorite brush to use. It is from IT Cosmetics. And it is their Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7 brush. You have the all over side and your conceal side. And my favorite everyday skin product is this skin tint from LANCOME. It is their Skin Feels Good Perfector. This has SPF, though on the Canadian packaging you won't see it because they have to put a sticker on it just because of licensing and things like that. But there is SPF in this. So I do have 2 colors. I will put them on the screen for you guys because I've used this so much the names have rubbed off. But I like to mix these 2. I do self-tan, so sometimes I'm this color, sometimes I'm this, but oftentimes I'm in between. So I need to mix these. I'm going to do 2 pumps of my darker color to 1 pump of my lighter for today. And if you're not familiar with this space, we are in my bedroom. A different location today. Wanted to do some different things in the new year. As you can see, took no time at all with this brush. It really does blend everything out beautifully, though your hands work really good if you're in a pinch. And then for concealer, I like using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Custard. I've hit pan on this. I love this stuff. I recently got back into using this for doing this quick makeup about 6 months ago. So I just use the concealer side now, and I need a mirror. I'm not using this highlight today, but I really like the mirror in it. The Amrezy highlighter. So I'm just going to take that concealer and just use the concealer end of the brush. Just blend it underneath my eyes. And I like it a little bit lighter than my skin color, but I can switch it around to the foundation side and just blend out those edges so it doesn't look so harsh. You can see the difference between this side and that. It just looks more lifted, smooth, and awake just by adding a little bit of that concealer. Then oftentimes if I want to bring that color into the center of my face just to highlight everything, I don't do this every day, but because I have a blemish on the bridge of my nose, I'm going to put concealer there for today and just quickly blend everything out. This brush is honestly the best. And then to set everything in place so it doesn't move around, my favorite powder of all time is from HOURGLASS, and it is their Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I love this stuff. I'm running low, so I need to pick up another one. I just pat a few times on the back. The perfect amount comes out for you, and to set my face super quick, I like to use this IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Jumbo Powder number 3 brush. Not sponsored by IT Cosmetics. I just feel like their brushes are perfect for the everyday person. They're just ideal for quick makeup application. This brush specifically I use every single day. If you watch my tutorials, you would have seen it because I always get comments on how big this brush is, but it sets your face so fast, so just watch. Take away that shine. And it kind of conforms to my eyes too, so I can really get in there, just press over the eye area to set the under eye because that can be a problem area for me. We are set. And I used all the product in there. I just let my face hang out there for 30 seconds before I do my bronzer, and I try and get my brows done within this time frame. I'm using my NARS Brow Perfector, the medium cool brown shade, and then to set I like to use my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. It's the best setting gel ever. I love the brush. It makes my brows actually look like they have some hair to them. It really boosts it up, which it suggests, and sets them in place, so it's the perfect thing, super cheap at the drugstore. But enough chatter. Let's get at her. I don't want to say that. Brush out our brows, and I feel like the least amount of time I take with my brows is best, because if I take too long, this is where I can go over 5 minutes. Less is more. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just fill in the gaps. And I want to quickly get out the door. If I spend too much time on my brows, I get myself in a time pinch. Then to set them in place, just using that brow gel. This just makes them look more hair-like. And obviously set them in place for the rest of the day. They're not perfect, but they're passable for the day. I don't worry too much about things on an everyday basis. Does that make me a bad beauty YouTuber? Don't worry about perfection. We're not perfect over here. For my bronzer, another Hourglass product I love. I have the Radiant Bronze Light, and then I just got this Luminous Bronze Light in a little mini for my everyday makeup bag. And I like the Luminous one because I can't go overboard on this. It's impossible with this color. It's perfect for my skin on most days. And the Radiant one, I can go a little heavy-handed on that, so that's why I really like this one. Beautiful color, using my Big Tom 4 brush to get the job done. I have a mirror sitting on my vanity, if you've probably seen in my beginning of the video, that I use to put on my makeup, so I'm not all over the place with these mirror situations. Always bringing everything down the neck to tie the color in. This brings some color back to my skin, gives me a nice glow, and it really does a good job at warming up the skin for like an everyday makeup. Then most days I honestly won't use blush, but if I dip into this pink one, that's kind of what I'd go for. And this is the DIOR Backstage Glow Face Palette, and I like putting this in my everyday makeup bag because it has two colors of highlight that I absolutely love, a white and a gold, so depending on where I am in my self-tan, I can switch it up. So I'm just going to put my brush in both of them, and this is the Sephora Pro Highlight number 98. I always get questions about this brush. It's quite similar to the Anastasia one. I really love the Sephora brushes though. I have quite a few in my collection. In my videos, you guys always see I contour my nose, but on an everyday basis, I just don't bother with that. I feel like if I can do the highlight a little bit precise, that's good enough. Then to brighten up the inner corner, I like taking the white in the DIOR palette. And usually I just use my finger and pop it in, but because I have nails on, I have to use a really tiny brush. This is the Sephora Pro Shader 18, and I keep all my favorite brushes in a little acrylic divider so that I have them on hand so I can quickly grab a brush if I need it. And I don't like to overpack the acrylic case, though I do have quite a few in there. But I just like to have my favorite brushes on hand to easily find. And that just brightens up the eye nicely. Then moving on to mascara. This has been one of my favorites lately. It's the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. And I like this because you can build volume in your lashes in one coat. You don't need multiple coats, and this is a time saver for me because oftentimes I will layer up, especially my favorite mascara, which is the NARS Climax. I can get my favorite looking lashes with that mascara, but it takes a little bit of time. This one just goes on super quick. So one coat is all you need. That's one coat of the mascara. I never put any mascara on my lower lashes, just whatever naturally goes onto them from application. Just because when I have minimal makeup, I don't like putting too much mascara down there. It's too much attention for me on the lowers when I don't have makeup on them. For whatever reason, I just don't care for it on my face. Saves me time too. Once our mascara is on, that's it for the eyes. I honestly don't even do bronzer in the crease or anything like that on an everyday. If I have a little extra time, I might go in with an eyeshadow brush, but on an everyday, no. So for my lips, I like to use, this won't surprise you, this is the JOUER Essential Lip Enhancer, and I wear a balm on an everyday basis. And you guys know, this is my favorite one. It has a slight pink tint to it. Sometimes this will already be on my lips after my skincare. But I just ate breakfast before this, so not there. This actually improves my lips over time when I wear it, so on an everyday basis, this is what I like to wear. Then to finish off my everyday makeup, I do like to use a setting spray. This is the GLAMGLOW Glowsetter Makeup Setting Spray, and this has some glow properties to it. It also extends the wear of your makeup. Because I don't use a primer, I do like to extend the wear of my makeup by sealing it all together. So this takes no time at all. It's easier than a primer in my opinion. You don't have to spread on your skin, you just spray it on. And I like to look glowy, so that's why I choose a glowing setting spray. I shouldn't be talking while doing that because I just ate this. And that is the completed everyday makeup. Super easy, 5 minutes out the door. These are my favorite products, and I honestly don't even do my hair on an everyday basis. Whatever I wake up with in the morning, that's what we're going with. This is my everyday makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's longer than 5 minutes, but I did want to explain my brushes and all the products I do choose to use on an everyday basis and why they're my favorite, why they work out for me. This is the look it gives me. Super fresh, not too much. This is just my perfect version of an everyday makeup, so I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Definitely check out some of the products if you're interested. The IT Cosmetics brushes are fantastic. As I said, I use them every single day. They are the best. We got some natural light. We got a different background, different scenery. So let me know if you like this. Apologies if the lighting's going in and out, but you know, can't control the sun. I hope you found some new products and tools to check out. These are all my favorite for an everyday quick makeup. It's my go-to. This is what I wear when I'm running out the door, taking my son to school. It's my everyday makeup. 5 minutes, you're good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your feedback in the comments. I'm always looking to improve for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.